Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the MyBAACh series brought to you by TVQ.Academy, your borderless school of the Qur'an. So, how are you doing, my good friends, my companions in the journey of mastering the Qur'an? Today's episode or today's game is a suggestion by one of the good people out there, which means from now onwards, our episodes will be based on requests from you people. You suggest a short surah or a short set of verses, and then we will bring it here and make it the item of our game accordingly. And with that, the item of the game, the content of the game for the day will be known right even before you click on the video. But the rules of the game remain the same. Bring yourself, pull out your Quran, whether it is physical Quran or electronic Quran, and also have your camera with you. You will be recording yourself at the beginning. Of course, you're going to keep it to yourself, and then I will do reading of that particular item of the game, and then after that you re-record yourself again and compare both recordings and see how you are improving, or how much possible mistakes you have, or how less mistakes you may or may not have. So the item of today's game is Surah Al-Qadr. Surah Al-Qadr, which is Surah number 98, and it is on page number 598. So please open your Quran, turn to page number 598. The surah on top of the page is what we are going to be practicing today. I will now pause the video, or please pause the video and then make your first attempt of reading and record yourself.
اقرأ وربك الأكرم.
All right, welcome back. It's now my turn to do the reading and highlighting some possible or common mistakes as far as surah is concerned. Here we go. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر. Pay attention to inna. Common mistake, very common mistake I hear people do is they collate their lips while trying to articulate and emphasize noon or noon with shadda. Inna, that makes it meme, and there's no meme in noon. Inna, leave your lips open. Inna, only engage the point of articulation, which is the tip of your tongue with the ceiling above. Inna anzalnahu. Over here, the lam, this silent lam should be clear. Do not make it noon. Anzalnahu. Anzalnahu. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr. Over here we have al-qadr. The dal is qalqala, is silent, and a qalqala letter, the sound of the qalqala letter will be half or less than half of its sound if it was fatha. So the dal here, had it been fatha, it will be da, it will not be da. Therefore we say al-qadr, we don't say al-qadr. All right, and this is, we make use of this rule to apply on any letter with qalqala. The letter of qalqala may be heavy, it may be flat. In this case, it is flat. So one more time. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr. Moving on. وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر. أدراك, not order. أدراك ما ليلة القدر. ليلة القدر. ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر. من ألف شهر. شهر. So we don't say shahr, we don't say shar. Shahr, shahr. The ha here is a weak letter, so we have to give it attention for it to have enough of its right in articulation. Shahr, shahr. One more time. ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر. أمر. Do not say أمر. Mim is not a letter of qalqala, so we don't click on its sound when it is silent. And just because we want to articulate the ra here does not mean that we engage the mim with clicking its sound. Amr, no. Amr, no. Amr, amr. One more time. تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. Now we have two clear examples of the qalqala when one is heavy and another is flat in terms of tafkhim and tarqiq. Mata, you don't say mata. Now you do say mata. Mata la'i. Like we said, the qalqala, the sound of the qalqala will be half or less than half of its sound if it was fatha. So ma ta ta. So since we don't apply the full fatha, we apply half or less. Ma ta ma ta. La'il fajr fajr ja ja. Alright? We will say al fajr, for example, or we apply any characteristic which is not applicable to it. Salamun hiya hatta مطلع الفجر. Alright, so now it is your turn to do your second attempt of playing the game, and do remember to pay attention to all the possible mistakes that have been highlighted. Now you can pause the video, and here we go.
اقرأ وربك الأكرم.
Alright, with that we have come to the end of this episode of MyBAACh, brought to you by TVQ.Academy, your borderless school of the Qur'an. I find this particular activity of today interesting because this surah is one of the very famous surahs, very commonly heard surah during the month of Ramadan, and we are in the month of Ramadan. So when it was requested, I was not surprised. So please do suggest your next item for the game, or your next surah, or your next set of verses in the comments below, and I will put them in queue, and we will be learning them accordingly. So the more they come, then we will be doing it on daily basis. The less they come, then we will be separating the duration, inshallah ta'ala. Until the next, I leave you in Allah's protection. See you in Jannah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم